You know what, we're keeping track of what's happening here. It comes to market at a time where we had a big market sell down in the Chinese and Hong Kong markets. Shanghai and Shenzhen still in bear territory, as is the H-share index. And there were some concerns about the valuations being too high. The company marketed itself as an internet company, but they sell more hardware. 70% of the revenues come from smartphones and hardware. So there were some questions and concerns about that. But we're keeping track of what's happening with a trade in the stock. It is the most actively traded in Hong Kong today, with about 5.38 billion Hong Kong dollars in shares trading hands. Looking at the share performance, the issue price was $17. It hit an intraday low of $16 and has made back most of those losses for the morning session, but currently traded at $16.90. So still a little bit of weakness in the stock. Got a chance to speak to the company's co-founder and president, Lin Bin. This is what he had to say about the opening trades.
At this critical moment in Sino-US trade relations, the global capital markets are in constant flux. I'd like to thank our investors, over 100,000 of them, for their recognition and support for Xiaomi, including Li Ka-shing, Jack Ma, Pony Ma, and many others. Thank you all. Although the macroeconomic conditions are far from ideal, we believe a great company can still rise to the challenge and distinguish itself.
So you were just listening to comments from Lei Jun, that is the company's chairman and founder, and he said that today was a very emotional day for him. 8 years ago, it was a crazy idea that some thought no one would believe that they could bring China tech to the world. The first day they opened their stores, 13 employees, and 8 years later they brought those 13 employees to the big listing ceremony today. And a big ceremony indeed it was. Even the gong was supersized, larger than what we normally have for these big IPO listings. We even had Hong Kong's financial secretary, Paul Chan. He arrived. We had the chairman of the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, Laura Cha, alongside Charles Lee, the chief executive of the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, as well as Canning Fok, CK Hutchison. There's your link, Steve, with that of Brexit, potentially just a link to London. And of course, CK Hutchison has a lot of connections to Europe, so that'll be the link drawing it to London. But back to Xiaomi. This was the world's most highly anticipated, but did get a little bit overshadowed by the weak performance today and potentially concerns about whether it's a hardware business or an internet company.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.